The Scarlet Witch is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Like Vision, Wanda's powers originated from the Mind Stone. Initially, she could perform telekinesis and plant psychic visions into people's minds. As her powers grew, she became able to manipulate her energy and levitate, emit psychic energy blasts, and create force fields. But what makes her really impressive? So, here are my top 5 list of what we know about Scarlet Witch. Wanda disassembled the Avengers. In the comic Avengers Disassembled, Scarlet Witch single-handedly disassembled the Avengers. Several characters were killed, some went missing, and others were emotionally defeated. Nevertheless, we find out later that once the dust has settled, the cause of it all was due to Scarlet Witch's machinations. Why would she do this? Much later, we are told through stories that she was under the influence of other villains, where they used her powers to tear the team apart completely. Magneto is Wanda's father. Wanda is the daughter of a woman named Magda and father Eric Lensher, Max Eisenhart, aka Magneto. Her mother escapes from Magneto to Mount Wandagore in Transia because of her fear that Magneto will find their twin children. The twins, Wanda and Quicksilver, end up being raised by Bower and later adopted by the Maximoff couple. However, as comic book continuity can be changeable, the legitimacy of Magneto being Scarlet Witch's father has shifted over the years or retconned, where it was revealed she is the result of experiments conducted by the High Evolutionary. Still, Magneto being her father is the most popular origin. Her powers as a sorceress were taught. Many assume that Scarlet Witch was born with all of her abilities, but actually, she was taught witchcraft. Her natural powers come from her ability to create hex spheres, which are reality-disrupting quasi-psionic energy projections. She can change molecular substances or affect the probability field for an environment or target. In other words, she can make combustible objects explode, melt, crack, rust and decay, or telekinetically deflect objects. As an infant, she was enchanted with magic by a dark sorcerer named Chong. When she became older, she was taught vast witchcraft techniques from a sorceress named Agatha Harkness. Tragic attempt at having a family with Vision. Wanda's reality-altering capabilities alienate her from others, which is why she found companionship with the synthezoid everyone knows as the Vision. Wanda and the Vision have had a long-running romance in the comic books. They even received their own comic book series called The Vision and Scarlet Witch. They also had children together. They were twins named Tommy and Billy. Wanda used her magical powers to conceive the children. It seemed like a modern fairy tale ending, but her actions had dramatic repercussions. Little did she know that the sorcery she used to direct energy into her womb had the essence of a disseminated Faustian demon, named Mephisto. She has the ability to warp reality. With some persuasion from Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch created a reality where the mutants were the majority, the humans were the minority, and Magneto ruled the House of M later. With 3 words, no more mutants, she changed the world back to its original form, but eliminated the mutant's X gene, causing a mass depowering of the entire population and many casualties. Stan Lee's intentions behind her creation. We'll start off with a well-known fact to comic book fans. Scarlet Witch was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Both comic book legends have been responsible for some of the most successful franchises in comic book history. Those characters include Thor, X-Men, Hulk, Iron Man, and Fantastic Four. Stan Lee once said about Scarlet Witch and her twin Quicksilver, "I remember that I liked Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch very much, and I thought it would be fun to have villains who aren't really bad deep down." Lee told comics creators on X-Men, "We already had a reluctant hero with Spider-Man, so I thought it would be fun to create a pair of reluctant villains."